power here. Oh, I feel like I'm a sports announcer holding this. I have someone with me. Introduce yourself. Well, you gotta say who you are.
Well, I'm Tina from Rotter.
That's awesome. We want to make a shout out first, very quickly, before we go into the details of this contest that I'm going to be announcing to you guys. I did it before, but I didn't like the video that I posted up, so I want to make a shout out to Little Foo 68. I think,
yeah, I think
right?
it's 68.
Yeah, the two of us did. Tina had a Ustream yesterday, or a streaming event, and I attended that and commentated with her, and she was there, that Little Foo 68, and she was really cool. Just check her channel. I'm gonna say check her out. Check her channel out. She did Super Mario Brothers 2, and she's working on Kirby's Adventure right now. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of I don't really have time to watch like Let's Play videos, and the only videos I really watch are the stuff that my channel mates and I post up. But it takes a lot for me to get really hooked to a Let's Play. I mean, there's so many Let's Players out there, but she's really good with the commentary. So please give her a chance, watch a few videos, and hit that subscribe button. She's awesome.
Yeah, she is. Tina from Rotter says it, so go and do it.
If she says it's cool, then it is cool. It is affirmative. All right. Now, let me start with this contest. It's called Win a Virtual Console Game.
Woo!
Yeah. Okay. Now, how this is going to be done, I'll try to be as very specific and descriptive as I can.
Yeah, so listen carefully, guys. Listen carefully.
It's from the game Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up. That's going to be the basis of this. And how this contest will work. Well, let me describe the game first. It's similar to a Smash Brothers game, like a Brawl. I mean, the creators of Smash Brothers helped create this game. It's like a clash between Mortal Kombat and Smash Brothers. Alright? You don't have to apologize. When you have to cough, you have to cough. Alright, and how this contest...
Go ahead.
We'll take the four turtles. Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo. We'll have the four of them fight, right? Now, for example, you will pick who will be first, second, third, and fourth. You'll watch the match and say Donatello gets first, okay? Now, depending on who you pick, you get a number of points. If you pick Don first, Raph second, Mike third, and Leo fourth, you'll get 4 points and 3 points and 2 points and 1 point. So that's a total of 10 points you can win. Or you can get Don first and, Mike third, and that is 6 points, okay? So, does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yep. Okay. I can follow you, actually.
Alright. Now, there's 13 characters in all in the game. Oh, a total of 13 characters in the game. Actually 16, but 3 of them I don't count as characters because they're freaking stupid. And you may see that in the future. Okay. Now, there's going to be 3 matches. Let's say you got the 4 turtles and you got April versus Casey versus Splinter versus Shredder, and then you have Foot Ninja versus Karai versus Ultraminator and Nightwatcher. Now, you'll have those 3 fight, and you'll do the same thing like you did with the first match, okay? You pick who you want to be first, second, third, and fourth. And then you get a point system. Now, there's going to be a 4th match. We kind of have to have it since there's 13 characters. Now, that one character who's left over, just for example, Fugitoid, he will be in the final match. Now, the players, or the characters who won first place, will be in that final match. So say you picked Donatello and Casey and Karai are the first players. If you picked them to be first place, you will have a great opportunity to even score more points since those 3 will be in the final along with Fugitoid, and you can pick Don to be first, Karai to be second, Casey to be third, and Fugitoid to be fourth. So that's more points for you. Yeah. Now,
yay!
Now if you pick Leonardo, say, to be first, and Donatello is the winner, well, you're screwed. So you can't, since Leonardo won't be in the final match, you can't really score any points. Okay? And whoever has the most points at the end will win. Now, let me describe this, how the contest will function and the format and how this will work, alright? I hope am I making sense? This is gonna have text with it, so you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah, I think just to make it a little bit more clear, the text will be great, but I can actually follow it so far. It depends what comes now.
Okay. Now here's the setup. First, I'll just give you the matches right now. The first one is Leonardo versus Karai versus Splinter versus Shredder. Second match is April versus Donatello versus Fugitoid versus Michelangelo. The third match, I just burped, is Raphael versus Casey. Raphael versus Casey versus Ultraminator versus Foot Ninja. And Nightwatcher will be in the final match. Alright, now what you guys are going to do, first of all, you have to set this up in a PM, okay? Now send me who you think is going to be first, second, third, fourth, only in a PM. I will only accept them in PM, not in the channel comments, not in a video comment somewhere from 2 weeks ago, because I'm not going to see it, and I'm not going to care about it.
Just to make this clear, because there are a lot of people who actually somehow, I don't know if they don't hear properly or something like that, but yeah, a lot of people don't do that. So guys, send a PM, okay? Got it?
Yeah, a PM. And just to make our lives easier, label it as Ninja Turtles. Just label it Ninja Turtles. That way, it'd be easier for me to navigate through the PMs. I can just, instead of having to open up every one and say, I wonder what this is. Alright, that's easy. Alright, now, to differentiate between the matches, use capital A, B, C, and D for 1, 2, 3, 4, alright? And then, it has to be in this format, or I'm not going to accept it. We're going to make this kind of like a high school. It has to be in the right format, or you're going to get minus points, okay? So, what you have to do, type in first, then space, and then hyphen, then space, and then the character's name, and then a semicolon, and then do the second, third, and fourth the same way, and do that with all 3 of the original matches. Now, for the fourth match, like I was saying, say you, I forget where the matches were. Say you pick, Splinter, Michelangelo, and Raphael to be first in those 3 matches. Then those 3 that you pick, those will be your entries for the final match, right? So, and then you do, Splinter first, Raphael second, Michelangelo third, and then Nightwatcher fourth. And don't forget to put Nightwatcher. Don't forget Nightwatcher. But again, if you don't have one of those, this is for example, if you don't have those 3 first, you have someone else winning, and those actually win. You don't, like say you put Shredder there, well, you're not going to get any points because you're already out since Shredder didn't win, Splinter did. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so have those 4 in that format, and let me see. I wrote a list down. Usually I just like to improv stuff, but since this is very descriptive and informative and very precise,
that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, I hate writing stuff down, but
why?
Right. Why? I like to improv. Improv is the way to go.
No, I'm very organized. I only write stuff down, actually.
Well, for YouTube I do improv. Everything else organization is very good skills to have. But anyway,
I believe that now.
Yeah. All right. Now you have until next Sunday at 12:01 a.m. February 3rd, or Sunday, February 3rd, 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you don't know exactly what time zone that is, it's around the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area. I think that's where I live. So 12:01 a.m. I will not accept anything after that. Okay? And you have a week to do this, and it's not really that hard to do. So just do it as soon as you can so you don't have to worry about it. Because don't whine to me that you said, I don't know the time zones. No, I'm not going to accept it. I'm going to be very concise with that.
We warned you.
Now, a little bit later after that, like around 12:30 or something, I will post all 3 matches plus the final match in one video, and you're going to commentate it with me, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right. So it's going to be all one video, all 3 matches back to back to back, or all 4 matches back to back to back to back to how many backs that is. I lost count already.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. So, yeah, and then what I'll do for the winner, I will then announce, I guess at the end of the video, give me a week or something to tally up, to look up everything, and then the following Sunday, which would be the 10th, I'll post the winner, and then the winner and I will discuss how many virtual console games. Like, I'm gonna go up to 3, but I'm not
No,
gonna.
you know what the winner is going to get?
What?
You will cook dinner.
I'll give him a kiss on the cheek. No. No. Like, I'm not gonna give you 3 Nintendo 64 games. I'm not made of money. I'm a college kid. I gotta save money. But I'll give you like 3 Nintendo, like NES games or something. We'll discuss it. So I will say who the winner is, who has the most points. And if there's a tie, I'll think about what to do then when there's a tie. But I doubt if there's gonna be a tie because this is almost like playing the lottery. You can't really judge by any skill or anything like that. You're just gonna have to pick who you think is gonna win, and you'll get points, and then hopefully you'll get the most points. Now, there's one thing I do have to add. In every match, I will be playing in it. So it's not going to be all computer players at the highest difficulty. I will be one person. Now, that doesn't mean necessarily that whoever I am, I'm going to win every time. There are only a few characters that I kick ass with, and everyone else I'm kind of mediocre with. So be aware of that. And also, even though this game is similar to Mortal Kombat and Smash Brothers, the rating system is kind of different. It's going to be 3-stock survival, but it's not exactly picked or designed to say whoever is the last one standing wins. It's kind of based on how well you fight. So if say I am the last one standing, but I don't really fight that well, someone else, even though they were the second one defeated, could possibly win. So when you do watch these videos, don't complain that Donatello was the last one standing, but Raphael was the one that actually won. No, it's a different rating system. So I'm letting you guys be warned of that right now. Okay? Now, I believe that's everything. So you have until next Sunday to give in the PM. Right after that, I'll post the videos up.
Exactly.
I guess we'll find time to do the commentary
Yeah, sure thing.
during the week. I'll squeeze it into my schedule. I don't know why I just did that voice, but I did. And I guess that's about it. Just make sure you have it in before the time. Follow the format exactly.
Follow the rules and the format exactly.
I'm gonna be very picky, so don't complain if I don't accept it. You know, I might even be a nice guy. If I'm in a really good mood, I'll reply back to you, say, hey, this isn't the right format, just fix it up. I mean, I know this is only YouTube, but like in real life, you have to follow directions, and if you don't follow directions, you could get fired or something. So just let this be a little bit of practice. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I mean, it's nice for me it's easier for me.
Well, and
keep track of stuff.
We set the rules like that, and so people have to follow them. Or at least you set the rules up like that.
I'm not trying to sound like a dictator or anything like that, but it's easier for me to get things done rather than like straining my eyes to figure out what someone's typing or something like that. So, I guess that's everything I wanted to say, and just make sure you have it done by next Sunday, 12:01 a.m. EST, February 6th, however you say the date in English, I don't know.